Words to the wise, or should I say unwise? But anyway, your ignorance is costing you your fortune and your future. Let me explain. The system that we have to follow here on earth basically was designed to keep order, okay? Not to save you, not to heal you, and definitely not to raise the consciousness of humanity, okay? Basically, your ignorance keeps them paid and empowered. The people who are employed there, every time you mess up, okay, and you got to go to court, whether it's traffic violations or criminal violations, okay, you paying out of pocket. You taking away from yourself, your children, your family, all of that, okay? And they gonna stay paid, all right? But anyways, when you start to do the inner work on yourself to raise your consciousness, to do the healing and from the trauma and different things, and open your mind to universal knowledge, and you start connecting with information that's not taught to you, all right, that basically raises the veil, and you really start seeing life for what it is, you're definitely going to be able to connect with higher sources of energy and knowledge through a different system that's definitely going to override and supersede the system that we have been taught to follow, that definitely keeps us stuck and keeps us in prison and keep our home divided, all of that. And this is a general message. It's not targeted to like a specific race, okay? But anyways, I'm gonna give you an example, right? So basically, when I started becoming more enlightened and doing the inner work, basically what I'm telling you, what you need to do, it was a person from my past who decided that they wanted to take me to court, right? And just when that person thought about it, it was a mere thought that they had. My spiritual team, that's what I call my spirit guides and my angels and ancestors who helped me. I just say team, right? My spiritual team notified me consciously, like a phone call, but through my mind. And it was also like this energetic surge that went through my body, and it was a nervous feeling. And then I heard them say, oh, this person's gonna take you to court, okay? So boom, I don't like dealing with the court system. It just makes me uncomfortable. I'd be very nervous. It's just something that's very unfulfilling about having to go to court and deal with all that foolishness, okay? So anyways, I ended up doing this time. I had just started my trucking company, so I was dealing with that and some other things that was happening to me in my personal life or whatever that I was trying to overcome. So this was just something else added on to it that could have been resolved outside of that. So anyways, I ended up talking to about 20 something lawyers. That's how nervous I was. And they was giving me advice and counseling and stuff like that on the case and how things would go or whatever. And I just remember the person who was taking me to court, because I did get served with papers 6 months later. So my spiritual team was right that this person was taking me to court. It was on their mind. And so basically that person ended up hiring a lawyer, and the lawyer was so rude, was so disrespectful, very much so assertive and just nasty or whatever. And I don't really know how else to put it. The energy really matched the energy of the person taking me to court, because that person was just like that, okay? So I just remember being nervous, afraid.